So hey guys, and welcome back to Born Traveller. Right, this is the final video from Ohrid, and we're going to explore the old town and finally go to that castle. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to get breakfast at my favourite place, Noah Cafe. Really recommend it. It's the only one to go to. So from the flag, I'm going to walk towards the harbour and turn right to my favourite cafe, Noah Cafe, and then we're going to go up the main street and see some of the sights of the old town. On Monday, this place was packed because it was Easter. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. This whole place, there wasn't a seat available in these tables. One thing I should recommend is sun cream every day. If it's sunny in Ohrid, make sure you put sun cream on. My favourite bar. I really recommend this place. I don't know why, it's just cheaper than everywhere else. It just seems cheaper for most stuff. It's pretty good value, and for where the location, it's fantastic. So this is the old town, and it's lovely and quaint, and there's little streets. You don't see many cars flying through, but if you do see a car, get out of the way because they drive pretty quick. Lovely cobbled streets, and all these buildings here along the lakefront. So anywhere, any one of these bars or restaurants, you know, you're going to get that like lake view. So plenty of opportunity to sit by the lake. In fact, almost endless. So we come to another little part here. There's a load of little boats here along the front. Some kind of memorial. And yeah, some lucky people have got apartments right on the lakefront, which is extraordinary. I'd love to have one of them, but I've seen the prices. Probably out of my budget, even if you could rent one. I would say it's kind of 50-50 here. Half the people live here and half the people rent, or they are living and renting here. I think most people who own property here, they don't live here. I mean, it's too profitable to rent it out, so I'd be surprised if most locals live here. Welcome to our first site. This is St. Sophia Church, built around 1,000 years ago. Absolutely incredible place. It's very similar to the one in St. Narm, the one we saw before. Inside there's the same kind of frescoes. You're not allowed to film inside this one though, it's a bit different. So I did go in the other day actually. I came up here the other day, but I didn't film it. I just wanted to see, you know, I just had a bit of time. It's raining, so I didn't want to film that day. To me though, of all the churches from the outside, this is the nicest, and I think this is the most authentic. Obviously they have done some renovation work, but it feels very authentic. It still feels very old. I think it's probably the best preserved. The frescoes aren't as nice as the ones at St. Narm, but they are still very original, and they're over almost 1,000 years old, some of these frescoes. I think this really demonstrates how old it is, you know. Everything's not straight, and you see the actual wall is actually leaning slightly. I assume probably that's why they put this out a bit to support it. Here we got a little statue of exactly what it looks like, the St. Sophia Church. I think it's really beautiful. There's a lovely garden here. Unfortunately, most of the explanations here in Macedonia are in their own language, so it's really hard to get a lot of information unless you look on Wikipedia, which I never really trust. So there's St. Sophia. That's the first church that you definitely should see. So from St. Sophia we're going to climb up the hill and then we're going to turn right. There's lots of museums, cafes. So there is a lot of apartments here to rent, and there's everything you need, but if you're renting here, especially up the hill, it's quite a walk, so you know, unless you're physically fit, I wouldn't recommend renting at the top of the hill. Here we have another little church, and apparently there are 365 churches in Ohrid to represent one day of every year. As you come up on the left hand side, there's an amphitheater, which we're going to go and see now. So this is an old amphitheater, Roman style, but they've converted it where they can have concerts and stuff. So I really like this. They kind of, it's still in use. Some people won't agree with it, but I guess living history, you know. Roman amphitheaters, the acoustics absolutely amazing, you know. That person could stand there and you wouldn't have to shout and everybody could hear you. Right, so it says the ancient theatre is located on the eastern slope of the high hill of Samuel's Fortress, which we're going to see in a bit. Got the place to myself as well, there's no one here. Like on Monday, this is Wednesday, on Monday this place would have been packed. There's so many tourists in town coming from the capital for Easter. And you can see down there in the little, which you can't really, I mean you can go down, and that's where all the gladiators and stuff would have come. There will be underground chambers somewhere around here, or maybe underneath the amphitheatre, because I say they would have music events and gladiatorial fights and stuff. So from here you want to go back out the way I just came and turn right, and then we're going left. So I'm thinking maybe these steps take you up to Samuel's Fort, hopefully. I haven't actually been up this bit, so this is a bit of a risk, but we're going straight up, so sometimes you forget to turn around and have a look at the view. Okay, so where does that bring us to? Right, so we've gone up those steps. If you turn left, you'll come to St. Clement's Church. Now I did go in here, but I'm not sure if I've lost the footage. I did film it, but I don't know if I've still got the footage. So say St. Clement straight ahead, Sophia we've just seen. I'm not sure that other one, it's St. Jovan. I haven't seen that one. There's so many sites here, it's hard to actually see everything. So there is St. Clement's Church. Now, I did go in and I have a look around. If I can find the footage, I'll put it in now. If not, these are the ruins. And I have to say, it's about $2, but I've got to admit, unless you're really dedicated and you want to see the view from the sea of the lake that way, I don't think it's worth it. St. Sophia, you know, and St. Naum are probably better to see. So these are the ruins here, and I say it costs $2, but it's only literally this, what you can see. Over there, it's all closed off. I got told off for trying to go around there because they're building a hotel there. And this is a hotel here as well. So St. Clement's is nice, but I just don't think it's worth the money. So from St. Clement's, go straight on, and there's a path, and it goes through a pine forest. I think you saw a little bit of clip from the last video, and it curves round, and that will bring you up to St. Samuel's Fort. And that pretty much completes our tour. There's one more church to see, but we'll do that on the way back down. So just stick to this path. It curves around, you can't miss it. So we've come through the gate, and here's the ticket office. Find out how much it is now, and yeah, let's go and have a look around. It's very cheap actually, it's only 80 denarii. That's very cheap. They open 9 till 3, I think. If that, yeah, they open 9 till 3 p.m. every day except Mondays, as we already know. I think it's cash only, so remember to, oh no, they have got a card machine, so you can pay by card. Obviously I'm going to pay by cash because it's not much. So here we go, here's the ticket, Samuel's Fort. So it's basically it's a castle. There's not really much inside, it's pretty much the outer wall, but you can walk around it. It's been quite well, it looks like it's been renovated, so I think most of it is the outer wall. I don't think there's much left in the inner wall, just ruins, but it looks pretty good. I mean, the value is great. I mean, 80 denarii, that's not even $2. That's really good. So you can see the outer wall here, and we'll have a walk around that in a minute. Or you can go right up there. We'll have a climb up there in a minute. So we'll explore the middle bit first. You've got this nice, like, ruins. It's all been roped off, so you can't actually walk through there, but yeah, pretty good. Unfortunately, guys just cracked up a cutting machine, which I suppose he has to do because there's grass everywhere, but that's quite annoying. So yeah, they've dug it out, nice trenches, so there's no information unfortunately of what it is. Some different rooms of the castle. Look at this view, wow. I mean, this has been roped off, so we can't, there's a lot of restoration work going on here. It looks like it's been protected. There's a well down there, for whatever reason they've closed it off. Some kind of, it seems like somebody, either workers or people living here. So you can see here, one of the reasons they built it here is as natural bedrock. Not only have you got building materials, but you've got something to basically concrete it down to the, you know, that's what they normally do. The foundations are normally, in the olden days, they used to put it on top of like bedrock like this, and obviously you've got materials to mine. So most of these materials probably just came from the rocks here. They just dug it out and then built around it. So this gives you a really good indication of how thick they built the walls. I'd say that's just about 3 meters. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 3 meters thick. There's nothing that ruins a tourist site like tourists. It's always the same. Oh dear. Looks like I've come out on Pension's Day Out. Oh dear. Anyway, while we're waiting for that, there's quite a nice view here. I'm not really sure why they would build an inner wall here, but that's quite interesting. Unless the wall came out here and there was like a two-way barrier, so if they broke the outside wall, they still got to get through the inner wall. Jesus, I've been waiting 5 minutes, haven't I? Christ. Anyway, we're up now, so hopefully we can stay up. Fortunately, there's no one-way system, so people are just coming down both ways. Here's another view of the interior. That's that bloody tour group. Oh my God, look at this view. So this is the view from Samuel's Fort. Wow. I am absolutely astounded. Oh my God, this is beautiful. There's a boat down there as well. Once that comes out of the trees, oh my God. Look at you got like the mist. Oh, you probably can't see it on the camera. It looks like it's mist, but it's actually how clean the water is. As I say, as you go further down, the guy was telling me you've got that green lagoon where the water becomes cleaner and greener and it reflects off the sun. Absolutely incredible. Sometimes I wish like technology could take photos with your mind and save them. Oh man, this is incredible. Even got a beautiful forest at the front here. I mean, I don't think there's nothing here. We've got historical, so we've got a historical site, beautiful forest in the front, beautiful boat, lake, snow-topped mountains, gorgeous weather. You tell me what's missing from this picture. I am so impressed with this place. That is absolutely beautiful, and luckily everyone's buggered off, so I'm on my own now. It's nice and quiet this end. Wow, what a place. Breathtaking. So each one of these, there would have been some kind of archer firing, you know, firing arrows down, or maybe what they used to do as well, they used to pour boiling hot fat. You know, anybody tried to put a ladder up, they pour boiling hot fat, or send fire down, anything to repel any attacks. So. There's a little chamber here that doesn't really show you what it is. Maybe, not sure. You can see how steep it is though. It's quite steep, these steps. And these actually do look original. There's a little room in here. Let's go in here. Wow. Oh wow, there's a couple of rooms actually. Oh actually, yeah, there's a few rooms. So if you look there, I mean obviously it's changed, but they would have been able to see the sea, so I assume this would have been for a rich person, the king or the governor. There's actually a view here. You can use one of those periscope or telescope, whichever. Yeah, wow, look at this. First view we've got of the old town. And that's where I started, down at the flag down there where the boats are. Here at the front we've got that St. Clement's, and then over there somewhere is St. John's. You would not believe it, but some moron has wedged it looks like a British 50-pence piece in there. What a moron. Should we try and see if we can get it out? I assume somebody's already tried. Oh man, what the hell are they doing that for? That's a 50-pence piece. Looks like it. Bloody British. So there you go guys, beautiful view of the bay. It's a shame that guy's going the bloody motor. But the boats look amazing when they come in and out. Wow. So from the kiosk we're going to go up the other side. Again, there's another little room here. We can't really go in. Oh man, that guy is really annoying my video. I can't cut that out. You want to know what the noise is? That's it. This guy here. Like, there's no steps here. It's just been left as it kind of is. It's pretty much the same view as from other vantage points, but from here you can see, like, obviously there is building regulations. It looks like you have to have roofs that are that, you know, this orangey colour. That's a nice view, look at that one. So I've turned left out the fort and I'm walking down. So this is the upper gate and there's a park in here. So if you come by car, you probably park here because you're not allowed to bring cars unless you're a resident. And then the last church is this one, the Holy Mother God of this place. And it's there. I'm not going to walk up there because I've seen it before. It is nice to see. I don't think it's anything new. But overall, you know, I think he's, you know, if you're really into churches, it's something different. But I don't think he offers anything that I haven't seen already. Go straight down the hill and you'll just carry it naturally, like just follow the path and you'll come back to the lake. So that completes my walking tour of Old Town in Ohrid. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it because I did. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more videos coming. Turn on the notification button and I'll see you next time.